Hey guys, welcome back to Manic Minecraft. I'm Crow, and this is Spawn. It is also the last episode that I'm going to be doing on Season 1 of Manic Minecraft, because just around the corner is 1.8. So, I'm breaking all the rules today. I'm going to be flying, I'm going to be in God mode, and I'm going to be just showing a couple of builds. I'm going to try and do one from everybody. If I miss you out, I do apologise, but I can't do everything. This is Spawn Castle. You've seen it plenty of times before. I've probably told the story a million times as well, so I'm going to just skip straight on to the next build. I'll start off with the villages. These are villages which did spawn naturally, but then myself and Lady Hawk have done them up, basically. So we've improved the roads. With this one, for example, it was obviously made out of sand. We've cleared all the stupid blocks, so you know how sometimes they spawn and you've got 2 or 3 blocks drop from the door. We fixed all of that sort of stuff and upgraded the road so they look cool. This one's called Elpmet, which is temple backwards, because over there we've got a temple. I shall head to the next village. This is the next village. This is the one closest to spawn. This is Sandy Falls. Outside here we've got Culberfan's post office and trading post. This is where Curious George hangs out. He's one of the quest givers, or rather one of the guys used in the quests. You can see him in there. There's Curious George. And again, myself and Lady Hawk tidied this village up, put in these staircases, made it look a lot more presentable and safer. We put all these guards around the front as well. Let's head to the next village. This is Hobnob. This is the village that's closest to Clearweather. Again, naturally spawning village. Again, roads updated. You get the picture. And here we've got the librarian for the spiders quest. What's next? I think there's another village to show, so I'll be back in a moment. This village is under attack. Yes, it's a village. This is not a naturally spawning village. This is something I wanted to do when I built this tunnel, because basically I've built a village within a hill. So this is a nice little village. This is called Bedrock, after the Flintstones, because it's built in rock and there's beds in it. I'm going to leave this area before all the villagers get killed, because we don't want that to happen now, do we? This is one of the towers that we built in the Four Corners project. This is the southeast tower, based on kind of the Tower of London, any kind of suspension bridge really. In all of these things, we put little chests in called loot chests, which are here, for example. So inside here, there are all these different items, and you could take 2 things out of there and no more. There was a little script in there to prevent you from taking more. But this was, as I say, the southeast tower. Here we have the northwest tower. This is the first one we actually built. I like this tower. It proved that we could do something. We built this in about a day. That was starting from scratch with absolutely nothing here. I like the open doors with the trapdoors, and we put the spiral staircase in, which I hope we're going to start using in the next version of Manic Series 2. I built this on a river, so there was a bit of a dock underneath as well, which was quite nice. And this was the first tower we built, as I say. And again, we got a reward thing. So there's a few different things in that could be deemed useful. I shall go to another tower. This is the northeast tower, the second one we built. Again, it's a little house with a tower attached to it. There was a loot chest back there. There was another one as well, I think. I can't remember where the other one was. Probably at the top of the tower. I don't remember. Let's have a look. Oh yes, there. Yeah, so another loot chest. Loads of stuff in there. Because there were two chests in here, and I love this ceiling. This is great fun. Because there were two chests in here, we kind of split the loot a little bit more. But basically all of the loot was stuff that we found when we were mining the materials to build the castles. The towers, rather. So I'm kind of proud of what we did there. It's a good idea, trying to get people to explore a little bit more. So yeah, that's the northeast tower. Next, I suppose we go to the southwest tower. Yeah, the first one was southeast. Second one was northwest. Yeah, southwest tower. This is the southeast tower. Southwest tower. Southwest tower. I always get those mixed up. Again, quite a nice build. I'm proud of all of the towers that we built. This one in particular, because from here it doesn't look like much, but if you go up the steps and then look down, it begins to look like a proper circle. Oh, for goodness sake. Begins to look like a proper circle because of the here we go. Can you see around there? Begins to look like a proper circle because of the archways. So I kind of like that. I like that effect. It lessens as you get down. But yeah, something fun. So those are the Four Corners project. Next, where shall we go? Let's go to Paper City next. Speak to you in a minute. In just a moment, you should see Paper City start to unfold. I started from a little bit further out because it is a big build. And I wanted to give you an idea of the scale. So you can see here's the wall. Let's follow the wall around. And there's part of the city. He's got the river there that flows down, and he's got like the riverside all the way around. He's got all these plots of land all set up ready for people to build in. He's got a big area of parkland down here. He's got this, which appears to have mobs spawning all over it. I don't quite know what this is. Some sort of guard tower, I assume. The wall continues around. This area over here, I'm not sure. I think it's some sort of marketplace he was planning. He's got all these different sheep in here. Let's fly up again. See a little bit more. So this is his main street with his lodge houses that he built. He's going to have a poorer quarter, I think, over in the far corner. And then he's got more wall over this side. He's got a little tower over this side. He's got gates, all sorts of things. He's got this big stairway over the top of this mountain. This big stairway goes down into a big viewing platform. And then we've got this huge thing. I have no idea what that was going to be. It looks impressive, whatever it is. And I know through here he has got a library in here. And it looks like he was going to have another floor to it. And he's been working hard trying to get all this done, but a combination of not having time and other stuff, he's just not had time to finish it. Shame really, because it was a big project. And he's done really well to get the wall done like this so far. I thought our wall was impressive. This is impressive for its sheer scale. Our wall is just beautiful. But I'm kind of, what's the word? Biased. That's right. Yeah, so that's Paper City. Where shall we go next? Ooh, we'll decide in a moment. How about Seb's? Okay. This little hamlet was built by Seb. He joined us from the Reddit, but hasn't been online for a couple of months now. So he was one of the first people that joined us from the Reddit. Sadly, he doesn't seem to have stuck around. So all that's remaining of his presence is his build. Let's move on to the next one. And this strange build is greystones. It looks a little bit like a thistle, or the beginning of one. I know he's flattened out all of this land and tried to build that. We're running out of time though, Greystone. You've only got till Tuesday. This little build is Jupiter B and Sibylle. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I quite like this build. I'll show you why in a second. It's a floating temple. It's a floating temple and it's got a glass dome in it. I think that looks kind of cool. Obviously, it doesn't look like it's finished. They barely started, in fact. I've not seen either of them on for about a month. So again, I hope you guys are okay. But I do like your build. So, who's next? I think there's a couple more people to go yet. On the road again. Anyway, yes, on the road again. This is where Lady Hawk and I finished doing the road, and Culberfam completed it all the way over to her build over this way. This is what we call the Irish Quarter. I say we, me. Because this little complex over here was built by Delicious. Now he was the first person that joined us when we opened up the server back in December, but I've not seen Delicious for a few months now. So hi Delicious, hope everything's alright with you, mate. I'll just do a quick flyover of his build. I couldn't begin to tell you what all this stuff was because, to be completely honest, I don't know. But he built a lot, and a lot of the time he was building for his daughter, just to keep her entertained. So it's like a little pet shop, and I think this tree house here was built for her as well. I'm sure I saw a sign underneath it. Yeah, there we go. Treehouse for Rachel. Fantastic. So yeah, this is Delicious's place. He started building a road out there towards a village which he found over that way. That's where he got his villagers from for his village. And oh look, there's me. If you remember back to my Off My Head video, this monument was created by Hitonito343, another one of the Irish contingent. 007 Power is around here somewhere as well, as is Meb and Chaz and Rubik's. So I think that's all of them. Oh no, Umar Joku as well. That's pretty much the full Irish contingent, I think. We also have Culberfam, who's built around here because she got on quite well with Umu. So if I just head quickly over this direction, that over there is Umu's builds, and all this over here is Culberfam. So she's got a chicken cooker, some mushrooms, is that cows or is it sheep? A sheep shearing place. And this was her potions shop, I think it was potions. Potions, wool and random stuff. So we can go in here. Oh, she's changed in here. It didn't look like this last time I was in. Very strange. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so yeah, that was Culberfam's. This area here is from 5079 and Bookreader. These are two sisters from Australia. I think Paper Master might have helped them with one or two of these houses as well. But basically, lots of animals, lots of crop stuff, and some nice big builds here. 50 did enjoy flower shopping, which is all this stuff down here. It looks like we've got a couple of things here. What are these? Spotnik, the horse that burned to death. Blaze, the horse killed by a sword. Surely those should have been the other way around. Never mind. Right, yeah, so she's built in clay. She's got a couple of big houses. She's got a nice little bridge or two. Noob Tower over there. Who knows? I think this is Book's area. A few more sheep. A few more cows. And what 50 did is she decided that we would have a diving competition. And so, this is some of the diving competition stuff. This is where she judged from. So she stood on here to watch the dives. Oh, that's clever. Didn't see those on there before. The one on the left, that's the dove from above. That's me. So I built that and jumped off it. This middle one, who was this one? Ooh, I don't know. I think this one might have been Krowerom. That one could have been Bookreader. I'm really not sure. And this end one was Lady Hawk. So, yeah, they're all kind of fun. Obviously, that one's the tallest. Did she put down whose it was at the bottom? No nameplate on that one. No nameplate on this one. As I thought, Fire by Lady Hawk. And over here, Krowerom, the dove from above. Yeah. I'm going to do this because I need to show you this. This is fun. Okay, let me put my inventory back. So basically this is what I called my retracting ladder. It wasn't exactly retracting, but you stood on here, it pushes the redstone block out, you stand over here, and the ladder breaks. Then you can pick up all the ladder bits, and the bits of sand. So there you go. So that was my retracting ladder. So first of all I climbed up the ladder, then I shot down onto that pressure plate. Then when the arrow despawned, the ladder retracted, and then that's giving it away a little bit. Basically, this was my dive. Splash. So it was like I'd been pooped, which was funny. Anyway, next build. Who shall I go to next? We shall see. Here we are at Tenacious Toasters. This is an entirely Tenacious built island with a bit of a fort on it. If I was to go inside there, there would be about 10 levels of library going down, all the way down to Bedrock. He's done a fantastic job of that. I'm not going to show inside because I am running out of time. I think there's something over here to show you as well of his. I'll go as quickly as I can. Yep, there's another little tower. And this is where he first started out. So the random teleporter brought him here. He built his little farmyard and built his little house and tower, and then went on from there. So where next? I think maybe Razzle. Yes, to Razes. Here we are at Razes Swamp. This is one of my favourite builds. I just love stilted towns. And she's done a great job of this. She's got little parks, little message boards. She's got this this lovely thing here. So you sit on this love bench. Yeah, very nice. And then someone flicks a switch and then you die in lava. Love hurts. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so this is Razes' place, and she's got a nice little market town up here, where you can look at, if not buy things, but you've got villages that you can buy stuff from. There's a little resting station there, and houses and a little farm there. That's really cool. And over in the distance you can see JP's place. Now JP has made this nice little area. He's got a couple of farms in here. Is it automated JP? I don't remember. But he's built this farm and it does look kind of cool. I like the way he's got all the glass and the water going down the centre. It looks really nice. Then over there in the distance, JP built the statue to Ladyhawk. That was because he saw my Off My Head video and demanded that he would be able to make a statue of Ladyhawk. And to be honest, JP, you've done a better job. This is perfect to scale, and it looks just like it, don't you think? Whereas mine, I look a little bit short. I'm not short, honest. Anyway, so that's Razes and JP's place. Next, I think, is going to be Eternal's. And here I am. This is Eternal's tower. Looks like he's got a nether portal in there, which is cool. He started off on that island over there, but moved across to this tower. And then in the last day or two, he's built these two things as well. So he's got this god tower and the entrance to his bay, and he's got this bay house. Now, this guy down here is a Manic Messenger. It's a Manic Messenger because today, August the 30th, is Eternal's birthday. Happy birthday, Eternal. This little place belongs to Lorne, who is one of my oldest friends. He's the latest addition to the server. I finally convinced him to give Minecraft a try. So it's not very big. He's only been here for about a day and a half, 2 days, something like that. So he's going to be looking forward to seeing what 1.8 has to offer as well, even though he doesn't really know what 1.7 or 1.6 or 1.5 or 1.4. He's new to Minecraft. This is his first build, and I'm quite impressed. Who's next? I think Gene will be next. These are the two builds that Gene has done of note. His maze, which is tremendous. It's so complex, that one. It's very difficult to do, although it is possible. And this one, which is his redstone parkour. Doesn't look like much from here, but it took me over an hour to get through it. It took me half an hour to get out of the first room. I think the record is JP, and I think he did it in 5 minutes. A bit less. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments, JP. But great job, Gene. These have really helped on the server. They've brought the community together a little bit, especially with JP trying to outdo everybody by beating the parkour time. So great job. Thanks. We are almost done, guys. Just a couple more to do. This one is Gladiator 2014. So this is his little house. He keeps changing what he was doing because this was quite a cool archery game. You started off underneath there and shot over that way, and now he's put a villager farm in the middle of it. I don't know. Anyway, he's got a nice automated farm over that way. He's got a couple of other things, a big swimming pool and that sort of stuff. So that looks kind of cool. And what was this thing? This was a big round farm and bakery. So this was going to be a shop of some sort. Okay, where next? For those of you who watch regularly, you'll recognise the case he built. Here's the houses of doors, which I built. We've got the farms, which Gene built. We've got a few houses here, which Ladyhawk and I have tidied up. We've got the perimeter fence, which we, all three of us, put up. We've got the mob spawner and the gate, which Gene did. And underneath there we've got a sorting system for all of the mob loot. Great job with this, Gene. You've outdone us all on the redstone. You've certainly earned your title of Redstone God. There's a couple of people whose houses I've not shown. Vargramptus and Muddle. Hi guys. The reason I haven't shown your houses is because they're underground, and I'm flying, and I can't see underground when I'm flying. A habit you picked up from PvP, no doubt. But there is 1 or 2 people left to show, and then that is me done. See you in a moment. Can you tell where I am yet? You should be able to. This is clear weather. So this is the castle that myself, Lady Hawk, Crisis, and Gene have all had a hand in. It's quite a large build. We're quite proud of it. I particularly like the walls. They took a lot of effort to do, but I think the effect is well worth it. Over there we've got a build specifically done by Crisis, which is his dirt boulder. Over here I think Crisis also did the archway up. Those arches all the way up that hillside. Lady Hawk did the tower on the top. I've done this little barn. Lady Hawk did the blacksmiths. I did the church, which looks rubbish. I did the boathouse, which also looks rubbish. I've done a couple of the houses around here. I like this one. That one's made out of gravel. Ooh, Lady Hawk's ship. Yes, the ship with the pirate on it for the Bella quest. The pirate quest. Bella's over that way. Over here we've got something from the very first episode. My birthday cake, which was last November. And my little pirate, my fishing ship even. We've got the 1000k, 1000k? The 1k line, which gives you the achievement for travelling 1000 blocks on a rail. The factory, more bridges. The town square. This is Beacons Bridge, of course. There's the beacons, there the bridges. We've got the Dirt and Shovel, the pub. A few little shops. More houses, water tower, school, mayor's office, lumberjacks, mill, the marketplace, the museum, and Lady Hawk's Portuguese waterfront houses. I love these are fantastic. What else have we got? Lombard Street over this way. Lombard Street, it seems that quite a few of us have been to Lombard Street, all at different times. Lombard Street, because it's kind of a road that goes zigzaggy down, it's got flowers on, and it's quite steep. And then some more Portuguese style houses here. And I think that just about concludes the tour of the server. So, once again guys, I want to thank you for watching, and next time I see you will be in Season 2 of Manic Minecraft, and I'll give you a quick overview of what the spawn looks like there. So, until next time, I will see you soon. Bye bye.